And everybody knows the deal. This is going to be a snake draft, but Dino, take us away.
So I'm gonna. It's kind of a homer pick, but I just love the tradition of it. The Notre Dame play like a champion sign, leave in the locker room and they bang on it. To me, I don't know if there's anything better than it. There's a couple other things with Notre Dame too that I could throw in there, but this is my number one. It's going 1-1.
You know, I'm a little upset. I for sure thought you were going to take the Penn State White Out, and I was going to snag it, like play like a champion, because I think that might be my favorite. And at my high school too, you know, Catholic high school, we had to play like a champion sign too, and we hit it every single time. It was great.
Kind of.
With that, go ahead, Jenna.
My bad. Yeah, no, it kind of reminds me of the whole Yankee Stadium thing. Jeter going there, touching the sign, but also too to get into college football. I watched Rudy this weekend, so kind of
First time?
No. I've seen Rudy a bunch.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to get back into the
Great
college
flick.
football spirit, so I thought I'd watch the film.
That's a great one to do it.
Dude, let me tell you something. There's Notre Dame fans, and then there's my boy Albert. And, like, his family has... When I was at his house, dude, I looked down and we were, like, trying to decide what movie to watch or something, and he had 6 copies of Rudy.
Big fan.
So, it's insane.
That's great. All right, I'm going with, I mentioned it when Dino went with Play Like a Champion. Give me the Penn State White Out.
Wow, that's early.
It is, but dude, it's legit.
That's early.
Legit. Yep.
That is early. That was my number 4. Which, if you've never experienced the Penn State White Out,
That's what I'm saying.
You have to. It's just... It's different.
Nuts, and they almost always win, too. It's pretty crazy. Just 107,000. I think it's the third most in all of college football, all decked out in white. It's legit.
Yeah, and dude, and another thing, I forget who I was watching the other day. It might have been, like, Utah or something like that. They had, like, the Zombie Nation going.
Yeah.
And, like, that was originated in Happy Valley.
It's just not the same anywhere else, yeah.
No, dude, no. It's a good pick.
I know both of you two being from Pennsylvania. I was kind of expecting Dino to take that first. So, Deepaw, it's not a shock that you're taking that.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't like Penn State, but you gotta respect it, you know?
Fun fact for anyone who's listening, Happy Valley, State College, Pennsylvania, becomes the 3rd most populated city in the state of Pennsylvania on game day.
It's true.
That's true?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's kind of crazy.
Look, dude, the stadium fits 107,000.
Yeah, it's an extra 107 there.
Dude, but there's like 400,000 that are tailgating.
Fair. I guess with my first pick, look, there's nothing better than watching college football game day. It's the tradition of all traditions. I'm going with Lee Corso, the dude putting on the mascot, predicting the games. I mean, that's something that's a tradition that everybody watches every weekend.
Yeah, and he's like a cute old man. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of looks like a stuffed animal. He kind of looks like Ted.
He's been doing it for years. I'm wondering when he's going to retire.
Yeah, they've kind of taken him back a little bit. His health is starting to decline a little bit, so I don't think it's every single week, but he's not there for the full 3 or 4 hours or whatever, but they try and bring him in when they can.
Now, just a quick question. Do you think someone will take over his tradition when he does retire? Because I feel like it's such a big thing in college football now.
I know.
But I would understand if nobody touches it and is like, you know what, that's Lee's thing. We'll leave it at that.
I'd be shocked if somebody does the exact same thing. I think they would let it be.
Yeah, I don't think you touch that.
Great pick, though. Great pick. I was hoping that came back to me at the turn. All
right, well, back-to-back picks for me. I have like 2 in my head, and I don't know which one to go with. And it might be a little early for this, because they're not very good at football, but I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. And when I saw it on Twitter this weekend, I was like, I wish I was a part of that. Virginia Tech, Enter Sandman through the tunnel. It's goosebumps every time you hear it. I'm a Yankee fan, so I think of Mo, but I mean, that's definitely cool. Everybody's rocking, the stadium's rocking, and it just gets you fired up.
That's
as
pretty
Virginia
awesome.
Tech's going through the tunnel. And even though they're not very good, ever.
They used to be.
Yeah, they used to be truth.
They used to be really good.
Well, lately.
Yeah.
But also cool this weekend that one of the students who unfortunately was shot during the shooting last year, he led them through the tunnel, who was actually a football player, so that was very cool to see.
Yeah, that's cool. It sucks that even happens.
Oh, of course, yeah, but it was cool that he got to lead the team out there.
I won't go with a homer pick. I think the homer pick can make it to 3, but I'm kind of torn because 2 of them involve animals, and it's pretty cool. Both of them. And I kind of want to go. No, man. Let me go with Florida State. Chief Osceola.
That was the one I was going back and forth with.
And the fire spear at the 50-yard line. That is legit, dude. I feel like that's going to be a kind of a theme that I got right now. It just gets me so hyped to see that happen.
Oh, I'm a Knowles fan, and I regret not taking it, but I thought it would stay around.
Let's go.
This is so difficult. I'm gonna leave some really good ones on the board.
Yeah, I know, especially with it being a top 3. Like, if this is top 5, I think I could have a little bit of wiggle, but it's tough just to pick 3.
Dude, I could do 5 easily now that I'm thinking about it.
Tina's really struggling right now.
I am struggling because one of them involves like one team. Like two of mine are one team. So like that's hard to do because I don't know which one I like better. So I'm gonna stay away. I don't want to stay away from. I don't know. The one I'm gonna take off right off the board because I think it's amazing is Georgia bringing the Bulldog.
Uga.
Yeah, I mean, he looks so fat and, like, squishy, and I love dogs. So, like, I'm taking the UGA Bulldog. And then the next one is so hard because it's identical to yours, Deepaw. So, like,
Yeah.
it's hard because I don't want to take one that's identical to yours, but it is. I'm going to go with Ohio State dotting the I in their marching
It's pretty
band.
cool. Yep.
I don't like my picks, man.
I kind of wanted to go with my homer pick, which is Rutgers football. Anytime they score a touchdown, they shoot off a cannon. It's like a bunch of revolutionaries in the corner of the field, and they shoot off a cannon. And if you're not expecting it, it scares the shit out of you. It's pretty cool. And, I think I got to go with another animal here. Clemson running down the hill is a big one, but I think I got to go another animal here. Just for the dangerous factor of it, the Colorado Buffaloes with the buffalo running onto the field, like sprinting down the field. That's pretty cool. There's been a couple times where he got, I think his name is, no, his name's not Buff. A couple of times where he's gotten a little squirrely and kind of nudged some guys too. So I think the dangerous factor tips it over for me. Let me get the buffalo running onto the field.
De Palma, great pick. That thing gets loose, we got a problem.
We got a problem, bro.
We got a big problem.
I guess rounding it out for this last pick, honestly, there's so much stuff left on the board still, and I feel like you two might not like my last pick, but it's just like a little bit more like of a, I don't even know, like a warm sort of college tradition, and fairly new. I'm going to take the wave from Iowa. All the children wave from the hospital,
yeah.
And it's something that's very, like, it's like a kind of a sweet one, and it's fairly new, like I said.
It is,
What
yeah.
I love every single time I see it on Twitter, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a hospital that overviews the perfect view of Iowa's field, and the sick children with their families sit there and watch the game, and the fans and the players wave to them after the first quarter, and it's awesome to watch, see the smiles on the kids' faces.
I love it, Jedi. It is heartwarming, and that is you're exactly right. I think that's only been in the last 5 or 6 years, and it's to the children's hospital. Yep.
To quote my good friend, it tugs on the heartstrings a little bit.
Yes, it does.
It does. Now this was only top 3, but we have to give some honorable mentions. I mean, I guess I'll go first because this was the one that I was kind of torn with going back and forth. Was not only
Hold on. Let's just pivot. Let's just go top 5.
I don't have 5, so let's not do that.
Top 4.
I'll get.
We'll do
Rushmore.
special guest 4. We'll do it. Everybody gets a 4th.
Everyone gets a 4th.
Okay, because I wasn't prepared for that. So I guess we'll just go with Mount Rushmore. If it's a snake draft, I'm still up. I'm going to go for my last pick then. West Virginia singing Country Road. Nothing better than hearing 60,000 people singing John Denver's classic song, Country Road. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Love
It's a good
it.
one. That's a good
That
one.
John Denver was full of shit, man. No, I love it. That is a great experience. You'd think I'm going Rutgers shooting the cannon, but do I? Let me get Rutgers shooting the cannon.
I'm gonna copycat you, Deepaw. The USC Trojan coming out, jamming the sword in midfield.
That's right. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one. And I left some bangers on the board, but I've seen that live at a Rose Bowl national championship. That was lit. So
and they got one of the best fight songs too, man. Talk about catchy, like. Rocky Top's great, but the fight on is awesome, dude. And just the band playing it all game is pretty great.
Every defensive play,
Yep.
That thing's hype. All right, so
that was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this one. Might have been my favorite one. Kind of got me hyped up for this. That was our, I guess, Mount Rushmore. Now we critiqued it in the middle of it. Our Mount Rushmore of best college football traditions. Like I said, college football kicked off this weekend, and we got a whole season ahead of us. So
we
pretty cool to do.
Are we doing honorable mentions? Because I have 3 that I could say right now.
Just list them off.
All right, the Auburn War Eagle. We already talked about it, where the eagle flies in. The Gator Chomp, which because they suck now, it's not like it doesn't hit like it did when Tebow was there. Even though 75% of those players got arrested or something. I haven't watched that Netflix documentary yet, but
it sucks. Don't even do it. They don't touch on anything.
Really?
Bro, it was cool to see the video, old school, just kind of brings back some nostalgia with it, but they don't touch on anything related to any arrests or any of the negative aspect of it. It was almost like it was Tim Tebow and Urban Meyer hired a company to paint them in great lights. Tebow, you don't have to do that so much, but Urban liar.
The Gator Chomp. My other honorable mention was Ohio State with the Buckeye stickers on the helmet, dating back to 1967 or something, for a player that is rewarded for something in the game as the season goes on. You see the helmets that are absolutely loaded. I love that. And then the Texas A&M 12th man.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was surprised that didn't make the list. Last one that I had was with Auburn, Toomer's Corner.
That's cool too, yeah.
Fill after following a win, they fill all the oak trees with toilet paper, and they just have a good time. I'm with it.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like that one.
Deepaw, you got the Texas Longhorn, don't you?
Oh, with Bevo?
Yeah.
He was on honorable mention. Yeah. I think I noticed a theme with the animals and the running. I don't know why, but it just gets me hyped.
Imagine if that gets loose.
Yeah, the Longhorns out, dude. Look out. One that I mentioned it too. Clemson running down the hill is pretty cool. I think I hate Clemson, but it's a pretty unique one, and I don't know how those dudes, they must practice that, because I'd eat shit trying to do that. And one that I just recently saw on Twitter a couple days ago was that LSU and the number 7 has special significance for the football program. Traditionally, whoever wears number 7 is the best, player from the state of Louisiana, ranking wise, gets to wear number 7. So if you start going back through some old 7s like Leonard Fournette, Honey Badger, Patrick Peterson, there were some very specific number 7s. This year it actually fell to a lineman, so the lineman isn't able to wear number 7, but he wears a number 7 patch, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
Wow, I did not know that. But like I said, that was our little Mount Rushmore and honorable mentions of the best college football traditions. What are your best college football traditions? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear from you.